I'm going to explain how to cruise boost. So the basic concept is that you're trying to get yourself stuck in the fastest frame of Bubble Bowl, so you have maximum momentum of your Bubble Bowl plus whatever speed you're using for running. So it just kind of adds. Okay. So basic concept, you need to slide to activate this. So what I usually did when I started learning this trick, you see how the sides of the boxes that connect to the flaps, depending on which direction you're trying to slide in by walking forward, you line up the line connecting the one flap. Look at the flap on the left. See how the line connecting to the flap on the box is completely vertical. I'll switch it to show you on this angle. See how this one on the right is completely vertical now? That means you have a good slide going. Alright. So you're going to walk forward depending on which side you choose. I personally choose this side because I think it's more consistent, but you can experiment and see what works for you. I walk forward and activate the cruise bubble and the cruise bubble and the Bubble Bowl on the same frame. So what that does, it causes you to gain a bit of momentum, and now this will actually stack onto your running speed when you run. Now, we aren't at max speed yet because, as you can see, I can move backward. With a max speed cruise boost, you cannot move backward no matter how hard you try. And that's what you want to do for these runs, to be at max speed. Obviously, because it's faster, but there are some glitches that cannot be performed and exploits that can't be performed if you don't have a max speed cruise boost. So we're going to explain how to do that now. So like I just said, you want to activate the cruise bubble and the Bubble Bowl in the same frame, which is done by hitting both buttons on the exact same frame moment. Actually, a moment's 90 seconds, but you want to hit it on the exact same frame, which means that it's 1/60th of a second accuracy. Now that sounds, for those of you who are new to competitive gaming or fast inputs, that sounds insane, but you'll get it quickly. You'll figure it out because you kind of calibrate it yourself. You choose when you want to hit both at the same time. So you're going to do that first, and after you perform that, like while he's sliding forward, also I forgot to mention you have to push toward the box for this to work. You need to push toward the box and activate both the cruise bubble and the Bubble Bowl on the same frame. After you do that, you want to hold to the right as he's lunging forward into the box, and as you strafe to the right, you want to activate the cruise boost again on the earliest frame possible after the first one goes off. So I'll show you how it's done. See, that's what happens when you don't walk into the box. That's what happens when you don't activate on the same frame. That's what happens when you activate on the first frame possible. So I did one cruise boost, and I held to the right, and I kept holding to the right, and after that happened, the first cruise boost went off, and I hit the second cruise boost as soon as possible after the first one ended. So now we have this. This is a max speed cruise boost. So as you can see, I'm trying to move backward. I can't do it. And see, look at how fast I can go here. I'm just going to clear this. I guess here.